Well, Paula, speechless. Don't know what to say.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the reality TV scenes and situations that are incredibly eerie or uncomfortable in hindsight. Game shows won't be included on this list.
It may be the creepiest episode ever on The Dating Game, because this bachelor looking for love back in 1978 is actually a serial killer.
Number 10, A Kitchen Nightmare, Celebrity MasterChef. In 2015, a British man named Stephen Port was arrested for the murder of 4 men and other atrocities.
While Port continues to deny causing the deaths of the 4 young men, the courtroom comes to learn the sheer scale of Stephen Port's gruesome activities.
His crimes shocked the nation. Soon after, it came out that the killer had actually graced television screens before. Port was a professional chef and had appeared in numerous background shots of the UK's Celebrity MasterChef spin-off. The episode is fairly standard if you know the show. Competing celebrities on the 9th season were tasked with feeding bus drivers. Port just happened to be working in the kitchen beside them. If we didn't know who he was or what he had done, he would just look like any other employee.
As the prosecution case begins, the sinister background of Stephen Port's crimes are finally exposed to the world.
Number 9, Ryan Benson's win, The Biggest Loser. Controversial from the start, this competition reality program featured contestants fighting to lose the most weight and win the grand prize. No moment typified the flaws in The Biggest Loser's premise than its first season finale. Ryan Benson walked away having lost the most weight, but what had he won exactly? $250,000 is nice, sure, yet Benson has since talked about how he regained nearly 30 pounds of the weight mere days after he was off the show's punishing weight loss regimen.
I just slipped back into my old habits really quick within the next year or two.
The program's unrealistic, dangerous approach to diet and exercise was bad enough, but Benson also described how it set up traps for contestants, wanting them to fail on camera.
We have to do extra. It's not going to be this quick fix and we're going to lose this weight and it's just going to go back the way when we were, athletic and in high school.
Number 8, DeMario and Karen Get Cozy, Bachelor in Paradise. When it premiered in 2017, viewers knew that something shady had happened on the set of the hit show's 4th season.
This is the moment that viewers have been waiting for because we will finally hear directly from DeMario.
News had already broken that filming had to stop for several days over a potential incident of misconduct. Contestants DeMario Jackson and Corinne Olympius were excused from the season as a result.
Production soon resumed, this time without Olympios and Jackson.
The scandal and rampant rumors left a cloud over the series. While the two were sent home after and filming resumed with the rest of the cast, select footage showed the moments leading up to the off-camera incident. Though details were still murky, knowing what was coming made Jackson and Olympius' heavy flirting uncomfortable to watch.
This is 30 minutes into Paradise and it is already going down.
Number 7, Down the Hudson, Kitchen Nightmares. When Chef Gordon Ramsay and his crew came to Joseph Cerniglia's struggling restaurant, the situation was dire. The Kitchen Nightmares host saw the writing on the wall. Cerniglia's lackadaisical approach to running his Italian dining establishment was going to leave him bankrupt.
Good afternoon, Campagna. I didn't go to culinary school.
What's this chicken for?
We don't have recipes. We don't use measuring cups or spoons because I'm the best.
His debts were on their way to becoming insurmountable. But one specific comment Ramsay made to the owner about his restaurant swimming down the Hudson River took on tragic significance 3 years later.
Your business is about to swim down the Hudson.
In 2010, Cerniglia took his own life. The circumstances of his death had an eerie but purely coincidental similarity to Ramsay's comment.
You getting upset now?
Yeah, I'm getting real upset.
Number 6, The Stockdales at Home, Wife Swap. Catherine Stockdale appeared on an episode of the ABC show and espoused her rigorous parental philosophy. Children in her home were heavily monitored. For instance, they were not allowed to go on dates, watch TV, or play video games.
Video games, TV, and dating are all banned from this house.
Watching her explain her strict parenting might have been uncomfortable enough for some viewers already. In 2017, these scenes of Stockdale with her family took on a very dark tone.
Cops believe Jacob Stockdale shot and killed his little brother James and their mother as well, then turned the weapon on himself.
One of her sons, who appears throughout the episode, murdered her and one of his brothers in cold blood. Regardless of his motives, seeing these glimpses of the family's life after knowing their story is enough to give anyone pause.
It's just sad to me. Kids need to laugh and have fun.
Number 5, You Don't Look Happy, Christina's Court. On an episode of her court show, Judge Christina Perez pointed out that her bailiff, Renard Spivey, had been happily married for over 27 years. The litigant in the case insisted that Spivey didn't look too happy about it.
Look at him though, he looked mad. You don't look happy, brother.
Everyone in the courtroom fell apart with laughter before Perez moved on with the case. In 2019, the moment was given a chilling counterpoint when Spivey was arrested on suspicion of murdering his wife.
He appeared on TV as a bailiff on a long-running judge show. Now the tables have turned, and he's found himself on the other side of the law. The Texas sheriff's deputy has now been charged with murdering his own wife.
He and his lawyers claimed that the deadly shooting was accidental, and he was eventually acquitted in 2023. Still, the circumstances surrounding her death made the clip anything but funny.
Now the bailiff's next role will be in front of a real-life judge in a real-life courtroom.
Number 4, Paula Goodspeed's audition, American Idol. Sandwiched between the sometimes painfully honest Simon Cowell and Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul was the ray of sunshine on the original American Idol judges panel. But when Paula Goodspeed walked in, it was a different story.
I'm Paula Goodspeed, and I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm a student. Oh yeah, definitely. I really think I'm a pop star.
Not only was Goodspeed a major Abdul fan, but it appears she even made an effort to look like her. Cowell got in some digs at the hopeful contestant before she was sent back home, and that appeared to be all there was to it.
There's a similarity here.
Huh?
More than just the name. I just said there's a similarity.
However, in an interview with Barbara Walters, Abdul said that producers knew the contestant had been stalking her and let her audition anyway.
I said, this girl is a stalker of mine, and please do not let her in. And there were people, everyone knew, I mean, I was shaking, and they thought it would, for entertainment value.
Who's they?
Producers.
Goodspeed's story ended tragically when she seemingly took her own life near Abdul's home. Number 3, Taylor Armstrong's Meltdown, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. At first glance, it doesn't look like anything more than a typical Real Housewives shouting match.
Life is so short.
I agree. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I was trying to say.
Of course, it also spawned the hilarious woman yelling at a cat meme, but the story behind the moment is heartbreaking.
And when I finally showed him the MRI, he just put it down and started to cry.
Taylor Armstrong's oppressive marriage to her husband Russell had been outed on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Russell Armstrong took his own life between the filming and airing of the second season, but the true details of their marriage were still being revealed.
Taylor Armstrong did not appear in the premiere's introduction, but was involved in one of the show's most tense moments, filmed before Russell's passing.
The entire season was re-edited after his death, and Taylor's tell-all book went into more detail than the show ever could. Number 2, Josh Duggar's Wedding, 19 Kids and Counting. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's expanding family of children led to one of TLC's most successful programs. The long-running series followed the family through major life milestones. In its second season, the eldest Duggar son Josh got married.
I, Joshua, take thee Anna to be my wedded wife.
His wedding to Anna Keller was a major event in the show, featuring Duggar singing a song about being loyal to his wife. But the whole scene becomes deeply disturbing when you know what emerged about Duggar afterward.
We were shocked. I mean, we were just devastated. I don't think any parent is prepared for trauma like that.
Not only was he repeatedly unfaithful to his wife, but he was revealed to have committed horrendous crimes. Then, in 2021, he was convicted for additional deeply disturbing ones, though we cannot go into detail about them here.
On Wednesday, Josh was sentenced to 151 months in prison, and that's nearly 13 years behind bars.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ryan Jenkins' appearance. Megan Wants a Millionaire. This VH1 dating show saw Megan Hauserman entertaining the affections of several men. One of her hopeful suitors, Ryan Jenkins, initially appeared to be a fairly normal guy with a somewhat raunchy sense of humor.
Ryan whispers in my ear, "You're gonna love Canadian bacon."
We never got to see how close he got to winning her heart, though. In fact, the first season never finished airing. After 3 episodes, the network pulled the plug when news broke that Jenkins was the prime suspect in his wife's murder.
Police this morning are looking into whether her ex-husband, TV star Ryan Jenkins, acted alone.
The story only got more distressing from there, as he was charged but took his own life. Megan Wants a Millionaire was axed as a result, as was a scheduled season of another VH1 show Jenkins competed on.
I'm a little bit of a Prince Charming, a little bit of a bad boy.
Which of these reality moments did you watch live as they aired? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the horse to get here.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.